Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to make a video about 6 things that I've noticed since coming to Japan, which actually surprised me. And that's weird because I thought I was really well prepared. I've been studying Japanese for 2 years now, so I thought I know what's gonna be there when I get there. Nothing's gonna be weird or surprising to me, I've done my research. But no, these are 6 things that caught me off guard that I totally didn't expect when I came to Japan. So the first one is that Japan uses a lot of plastic. And I mean coming from Germany, a country that's really crazy about recycling and nobody likes to use plastic bags, all the shops are getting rid of them. It really surprised me when I came to Japan, and before I could even grab my wallet to pay, my stuff would be all in a plastic bag ready for me to take, and I'd be like, oh, I had a bag, but thanks, I guess. But yeah, I try to use my little carry bag as often as I can and have it ready and prepared and be like, no, look, I'm prepared, please don't give me your plastic bags. But yeah, it does happen often, and I used to collect them all and have a bag of bags, but it got so many so fast that you just have to end up throwing them away. And even when it's raining, everybody has an umbrella, and in Japan the long umbrellas are really in, everybody has a long umbrella, because in Germany a lot of people use short little bag umbrellas, which is what I prefer because I don't like carrying the hooked umbrellas because they're just difficult to keep track of, I'll put it that way. When you go into a shop on a rainy day, outside they'll have long plastic bags for you to put your umbrella in, which is nice because you won't make the floor dirty, but what do you do once you're finished? You just throw it in the bin, and that's a waste of a plastic bag. The second thing that surprised me when I came to Japan, especially on the first day that I was here because it was really hot, was that I looked out the window of my hostel at the time, and I was like, wow, it's really hot today. And I was like, what should I wear? What's the common practice in Japan? What do people wear? So I was looking at the window while I was having my breakfast, and I noticed every single person I saw was wearing long pants and a shirt like this with sleeves. And I was like, wow, if it was this hot in Germany, everyone would be spaghetti tops, shorts, really short shorts, flip-flops, they'd all be all out in their summer gear. But no, everybody here was wearing long pants, and I was like, that's really weird. How do they stand it? I've heard that Japanese people don't sweat a lot because they're used to the temperature and it's always hot. But long pants on such a warm day? And it wasn't until I went to university and started going to shops and things like that that I realized you have to wear longer clothes because they turn the AC up so high that it's you walk into a fridge. When you walk into a building in Japan, you're most likely walking into a fridge. So you better bring your cardigans and your scarves because you're going to be sitting there shivering. In the trains as well. Every single train has air conditioning, which you think oh, that's nice, and it is for the first 3 minutes that you're standing there. You're like, oh, this is amazing. And then once your body's temperature has regulated and you're in your little top and your shorts, it gets cold. It gets really cold. So even now, today, I think it's 26 degrees. I still carry my cardigan with me, and I'm sitting in class with a cardigan because it's cold. When you go outside, it's nice and warm, but inside, always cold. So now I get why people wear long clothes even when it's really hot. The third thing that really surprised me when I came to Japan was that if you go to a restaurant, you'll get free ice water, which is really nice. In Germany, you don't get no free water, you have to pay for tap water. But here they give you a jug of really nice water with ice in it, really nice and cold, especially on a hot day, unless you're in an air-conditioned room, in which case you'll freeze to death. But anyway, so they give you a nice glass of water, and you can drink and refill it as many times as you like while you're there. And in sushi restaurants, they'll even give you green tea, matcha tea, which you can put powder in and refill with hot water as many times as you'd like, which is really nice. And I was really surprised when I found out. The fourth thing that really surprised me about Japan was that you don't say goodbye in Japanese. We've been taught since day one that goodbye is sayonara. So when I came to Japan and I went to a store to buy something, I'd buy my stuff and I'd say arigato, which means thank you, and then I'd say sayonara. Well, it wasn't until I had done this about 10 times already that one of my friends told me, no, Selena, you can't say sayonara. It means goodbye, but it's rude because it's goodbye, I'm not coming back, because it means goodbye for a long-term goodbye. So I was like, what? I was trying to be nice and say goodbye and be really polite, and I've been saying bye, I'm not coming back here, see you never. I was like, oh, this is so embarrassing. And like, I'm not gonna lie, next time I went to the store, I literally went, arigato, arigato, and then like awkwardly left. So yeah, I don't say sayonara anymore, and it's really hard because I want to say goodbye, but instead I just say thank you, thank you. The fifth thing that really surprised me when I came to Japan is that people here dress conservatively. It's okay, people can dress however they like, but when you show shoulders, it's not forbidden. You're allowed to show shoulders. No one's gonna come and smack you and be like, cover those horror shoulders, girl. Look, it's fine, but people do stare, and you can choose like not to care, which I do sometimes when it's really hot. I just wear like my tank top and it's cool. But you do notice that people are like, that's a foreigner, she's showing her shoulders. And we've all made like jokes like, look at my horror shoulders, like, But yeah, apparently here you don't show shoulders, which is kind of weird. I've really tried to check, like, to see if I can find any Japanese person wearing a top that shows shoulders. And I've been here for 3 weeks and I've only seen 3 girls showing their shoulders. And 2 of them were like in the main busy town of Tokyo where it's a little bit more fashionable. But like here in Soka, nobody does. And skirts are fine. Like short skirts, you can wear the shortest skirt in the world. It's okay. But shoulders, no. There'll be girls with skirts that go like up to their butt, but they'll have like a long top on like me today. So yeah, that's just the way it is in Japan. You just wear covered shoulders. The 6th and final thing that really surprised me about Japan, you're supposedly, I've been told, you're not allowed to eat or drink while walking. And I didn't know this because in Germany, on the way to school, every morning I'd buy like a bread and I'd eat it on my way to school because in the mornings I didn't want to get up earlier and have to eat as soon as I get up. So I'll just like wait till I get hungry, buy a bread, and then eat it in the train or on my way to school. And then here, I was told like, no, you can't do that. That's really impolite. You're not allowed to eat while you walk. And I was like, but why? Like, why? And that's one of the things that I'm like, but why? And just like with the shoulder thing, I'm like, I don't understand. Why can't I show my shoulders and eat my bread? Like, but yeah, apparently it's a no-go. Like, no one's gonna tell you off for it. Like, none of the things that are like not allowed in Japan, no one's really gonna tell you off for it, but it's like an unspoken rule. Like, just like talking loud on the train or being on the phone on the train when it's full, like, you can do it. There's been people, I've seen people talking loud on the train and like watching videos on the train, but they get like the stank eye. People are like, you're breaking the unspoken rule. So yeah, those are 6 things that actually really surprised me when I came to Japan that I didn't know before I came here and I didn't expect. But yeah, now I know and I'm wiser and I can choose whether I want to show my shoulders or not, or I can drink all the free water I want while I'm eating. And yeah, I wonder what the culture shock's gonna be like when I come back to Berlin and it's 30 degrees and I'm there in my coat like I'm ready for the ice age. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll try and post as many more as I can. Try and keep it interesting for you guys so you can follow along my journey in Japan. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. 6 things that I've noticed since so the first one is that Japan loses that's really weird, like I don't understand.